Hello, welcome to another good goal or bad defending West Ham versus Dirty Leeds. Here we are looking for a long throw in, and this isn't really utilised much in the Premier League because people don't really know what they're doing. There's a couple of problems with it. One, most players can't take a long throw in because they're incapable of throwing a ball properly. And it's kind of shocking. When you go around the rest of the world, you can actually see the grown men can throw a ball from one end of the field pretty much to the other as a throw in. And it gives you a different weapon. Now, do you want to do that all the time? No. But what you do want to do is create this force back space here because this guy can take a long throw. And then it does open up space for you to take a little short throw and do different things. Now, the other thing with a long throw is, of course, this guy's not offside. I'd probably try to have another player alongside him, maybe. Do something a little bit different there. But I want to look at the marking in the middle because you can see that these two are marking quite well here. And this guy's completely unmarked. So as this throw comes in, we can see all the movement starts to happen. Movement. And this guy here, this is bad defending. Why is it bad defending? Because he's not behind the player. If you're in front of the player, you really need to make sure that you win that ball. If you're there. Now, the problem when you're in front of the player is you can get caught underneath the ball. And, which like this guy does here, this Leeds player, you can slightly shove the defender. You don't even have to use your hands. Push him, get caught under the flight of the ball. And that's what happens in this case. He's completely under the flight of the ball and misses it totally. But no one is watching this guy. This guy right here is doing some fantastic defending. Let's have a little bit of a circle on him. Way, mate, yay. There you are. Boom, 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 boom. My arrows are brilliant, God tier drawn. But this guy's completely and utterly unmarked. And he's the one that comes in and gets the goal here. Have a watch. How can you let this guy be unmarked and you are stood there, ball watching, doing nothing? Terrible defending. Let's have a little look. Bosh, in it goes. Great finish. He's probably not going to score a goal better than that in his career. And it's 1-0 to the Leeds. Oh, look. And he still hasn't moved. He's still shocked. Oh, my God. How did they possibly score a goal? No one knows, mate. No one can tell the difference. No one. No one's got a clue. Let's have a look at the next goal. Okay, now what we want to look at, this guy just played the pass in here and he's continuing his run into the box here. You can see this guy here has got no idea what he's doing. Right, and the reason why is because he thinks this player on the outside is the threat. So you can see he's holding it there going, oh, I've got a player I'm marking. Where this guy's got a free run into the box. Now, if you look at this, chances are this guy's not going to be able to pass through these players here. It doesn't matter. You've got to still do the basics. There's a runner unmarked. You can see him. Oh, a little bit too many red lines there. Getting a bit too much carried away with drinking my Lucasade. You can see this guy. You can see him straight away, and he hasn't tracked him at all. Right there. All he's got to do is follow this guy. Does he have to win the ball? No. He just has to make sure that this guy doesn't get a clean touch and a clean cross or anything on the ball. He doesn't. He stands there and does absolutely nothing. Let's watch it move it forward and see if he moves at all. No, he doesn't really. This guy, by the way, gets done by a creative pass. Is it a good pass? Yes. But if he's doing the basics, the creative pass, the unexpected, or that bit of magic, you might be able to accommodate and defend against it. If he just ran with a player, he doesn't. He's probably in his mind is I'm a midfielder or I'm a striker because that's what my coach told me, so I don't have to defend in the 18-yard box and defend. Yeah, you do, mate. This goal was your fault for not tracking that runner right there. And as we go forward, bump. He's still walking. Got plenty of time. Look how much time. And also, look at this, right? This guy isn't trying to pressure the ball. He's trying to stop the cross. You have to go and pressure the football. It's too close to the goal for you to try to stop the cross. You can have your hands behind your back and doing all that rubbish, but you need to be putting some pressure on that ball. It is bounced in the box, and you haven't gone to pressure it. Still going. Bump. Now he goes. Too late now. Everyone starts panicking. Let's hope someone's on the back post marking. If there's anything like this guy right here, they're clearly not going to be. Ball comes across, bouncy, hits it into the ground, knocks it over the keeper's head. Now let's have a little look at that from another angle because I want to show the keeper and how bad this goalkeeper actually is. Right, here we are. Here's the Leeds goalkeeper. Now, honestly, it's a bit of a tricky shot. I'll give him a bit of that because it's hitting to the ground, but it means it's got no pace on it whatsoever. So it's only going to beat you by a bouncy, basically a bounce deflection into the goal. The goalkeeper, all he has to do is stay on his feet. He doesn't. He dives at nothing with his feet. Watch this. Watch. As the ball goes, here he goes. He starts to dive. Where's the ball's over here, mate? Why have you taken out your knees? He's completely given up on his knees. He slid into the box. No, look, oomph. Completely and utterly panicked. Didn't stay on his feet. All he had to do was stay on his feet, and he saved that. Terrible goalkeeping. He's panicked. Absolutely panicked. Terrible. Let's get on to the next goal. Okay, here we go again. They've got the ball here coming up to the 18-yard box. Defenders don't look too bad. Let's move the play forward a little bit. You can see there's two runners coming in here. And he's gone with him. He's stopped to play him offside. You can see that. He's tried to do it. And what ends up happening is this ball gets slid through. And he scores a goal. Now, this goal goes to VAR. The reason why I'm not giving it much time is because I actually think it's offside. I know VAR says it's onside. I think the defenders try to do the right thing here. Try to step up and play him offside. And when you look at it from the angles, I want to show you right now, it does look offside, but they say it's on because you know what? They never cheat in the Premier League. Right, granted, I can't see that defender's back foot. But as far as I'm concerned, it's never like the back foot or, you know, it's all that rubbish. I would class him as offside, but yeah, they're saying he's onside and he gets that goal. There's not much really else to talk about with this one, unfortunately. Let's get on to the next goal. This is a classic example of idiots chasing a football. You've got 4 players over here and you've got 2 West Ham players. Just like with that game, if anyone saw when I did the Real Madrid breakdown of how they got beat by Man City, when the idiot Real Madrid players were chasing everyone around in the corner for some reason, same situation here. The problem when you've got 4 players over there is it means you've got masses and masses of acres of space somewhere else on the field, and it just happens to be in the middle of the goal because you're right by the bloody corner flag. That's where you shouldn't be doing it. This is on the halfway line. I'd be yelling at my team about this because they'd still be leaving big pockets of space in the middle of the field. Right now, all it takes is a bit of magic, a bit of skill, or a bit of unlucky play, and you're at the bottom of the league. You're going to have bad luck. So what ends up happening is this. Bump, let's play it on a bit of a little pass. Oh, sorry, there's 3 West Ham players, not 2. It doesn't really matter because they've still got 4. Look, 4 of them are in a line here and taken out of the play by 1 pass. He's asking for offside, but the guy's got the ball. Can't be. Off he goes. Everyone starts panicking now because there's a massive space. You can see this defender's like, oh, bugger. What are you 4 clowns doing over there? This guy's, he's in no man's land. Where does he go? He's got to try to stay here in case they cut the ball back. He really can't come in here and help his mate because otherwise he just leaves this massive space open here. And on we go. Moving it forward. Right now he needs to start moving. Right, it's already too late for him. He needed to be about there. As soon as that guy turned the corner, he should have already had two steps. He took 2 steps. You could have taken 2 steps. He didn't do it. Let's move. As it goes forward, buff, slide tackle. Look, he can still get there. He can actually put pressure on now and get closer. And not too close because he doesn't want to run past this guy because that's where the ball might go. So he can run in a little bit closer. He still doesn't. He's still jogging at half pace. Joggy. Now he panics and accelerates. Gets done by a bit of skill. Because he's at, like, if he was just 2 steps closer, he wouldn't have had to lunge on the floor and be a muppet. Gets done, but honestly, a quality little bit of skill there in the corner. Ball comes back, taps it in, and it's a goal. There's so many things wrong with that. There's so much panicking going on there. It's probably because they're 2-1 down and they're trying to get to make it 2-2. But you shouldn't ever have 4 players in the corner of your team and 2 defenders in the box. You're going to get done. It's just bad defending. I'll see you next time on Good Goal or Bad Defending.